Hey, welcome to Sports and Politics with T. I'm your host, Tanya, and today we have made it back to Monday, guys. Listen, I hope everybody's had a great weekend. It is a little bit on the rainy side today for this Monday, but you know what, guys? It's supposed to be better all this coming week. So let me just say Happy Mother's Day and belated Mother's Day from this past weekend. I know everybody probably had a great time with their family and friends celebrating Mother's Day. I hope everybody had a great weekend as well. Listen, we got a lot to talk about tonight. And the first thing that we're going to talk about is Target, y'all. You know I'm always into that DEI. I'm not going to let DEI go. No. I'm not going to do it. You know why? Because that's what they want us to do. They want us to stop talking about it so that people will just go away. But no, we're going to cover that tonight because what Target is doing right now is they're trying to entice Black people with showing commercials with a black hand in the video. Take it. They're not showing the person. Oh no, they're only showing that hand in every video to show that, oh, there's Black people going back into Target. Black people are not falling for it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and tackle that because I'm telling you, this is going to be a great show talking about why Target is doing what it's doing, okay? So let's go ahead and get going. And after this video is complete, we'll break this down and let you know how I feel about this black hand that keeps popping up in all these Target commercials.
Target thought they could quietly roll back their DEI program, drop their $2 billion REACH initiative, and still ride the Buy Black wave without supporting Black businesses?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell y'all say? What the hell y'all?
Like we wouldn't notice? Please. And guess what happened next? 10 straight weeks of falling foot traffic, a 12 billion sales loss, stock prices slipping like somebody on black ice, and all because Target forgot Black spending power.
Like a bag of food. And I ain't ashamed to admit it.
Black America dropped 1.7 trillion into the economy alone last year. And that's equivalent to the GDP of Australia. When we move, entire markets move. And don't get it twisted, because we boycotted for 381 days, and we'll do it again. We are not new to organized power. You can't take our culture, creativity, and dollars and then ghost us when it's time to support Black-owned brands. That's not partnership. That's corporate cosplay.
Say no shopping for you.
And I don't
Target, if you don't get that black hand off that commercial, we do not care about you prancing that black hand around like it's going to make a difference. At this point, we don't care whether it's red, yellow, black, and white. We don't care what color that hand is. We are not going back in that store. You have made your bed and now you got to lie in it. And for you to sit around here trying to insult our intelligence as if putting a black hand on your commercial is going to make a difference is really crazy. Stop it. Leave us alone.
What's so ironic about the Target black hand is the Target black hand is that they know they can't show the face. Like they're like, look, you won't show your face, just your hand. And then the fact that you don't know if it's a man's hand or a woman's hand. Like, whose hand is that?
They laughed at me when I used the pink salt trick, but after I dropped 6 pant sizes,
Hello guys, and welcome to the J Report. In today's video, we're going to talk about Target's hilarious attempt to get Black people back shopping at their stores. And you won't believe what Target has done now. After Black Americans gave them the side-eye for their weak attempts at DEI, Target thought they could fix things with a simple, hey, let's use a black hand in our ads. Yeah, you heard that right, a black hand, as if the power of one hand is going to make Black folks forget how they messed up. And spoiler alert, it didn't work. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing because it helps YouTube recommend it to a wider audience. And so now, without further ado guys, let's go straight into this video. But first, let me play you a few videos on this matter and I'll come back with my commentary. As a side note, all credit goes to the creators of these videos.
Target, I don't know who that little black hand is in y'all videos, but I know y'all wearing that little hand out, ain't it? I don't know who black hand they got up in that video. Listen, it's not gonna work, okay? Because I don't know what y'all thought y'all was gonna accomplish by showing off that black hand. It's given that you want us to know that you got black friends. Whoever's the owner of that black hand, listen, blink twice if you need help. Like, was y'all in a board meeting and y'all just came up with this idea? If we just show the people that black people still be shopping up in here, if we get this black hand, find any black person in the store, grab them by the hand and record. I can't make myself be serious because what is wrong with them? They really found whatever black person. I don't know who she is. Listen, get your coin, sis. Do you? Because at this point, they just playing in our face. It's not even enough that they won't even apologize for the messed up policies. It's just the fact that they got this hand working overtime, okay? Double shifts, triple shifts, okay? They working this little black hand. If y'all want to laugh like I've been laughing for the past hour and a half, go look at them comments of the videos of them with that little black hand.
So boom, Target thought they could quietly roll back their DEI program, drop their $2 billion reach initiative, and still ride the Buy Black wave without supporting black businesses?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell y'all say? What the hell y'all?
Like we wouldn't notice? Please. And guess what happened next? 10 straight weeks of falling foot traffic, a 12 billion sales loss, stock prices slipping like somebody on black ice, and all because Target forgot black spending power.
Like a bag of food. And I ain't ashamed to admit it.
Black America dropped $1.7 trillion into the economy alone last year. And that's equivalent to the GDP of Australia. When we move, entire markets move.
And that's so true. Remember when I told you guys, when a group of people, especially a lot all at once, just stop purchasing at any type of store, it doesn't matter what it is, they feel it. Okay, that's why they're trying to use somebody's black hand in these commercials to show, hey, you know, we still got black people in our stores. It's falling like a wayside. And like this lady was saying, millions and millions a day they're losing because people have decided, you know what? See, this is the thing. You want to entice black people in the store, but you don't want to put the black businesses back on the shelf so they can make a profit. Why can't you put their product back, Target? Yes, I'm talking directly to you. Why is it that these black business owners are not back on these shelves? When you can answer that question, then you come holler at your girl, okay? But right now, I'm not feeling Target. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really shop at Target that much anyway. I mean, I would go in Target here and there, but for me to just not be there, I'm not really missing anything anyway. But you see how one-sided this is? Like, oh yes, you can come in our stores to shop. You just can't sell anything in our stores so that you can prosper. You know, so like I said, this is just, you see what you're working with already. You see what you're working with already. So anyway, we're going to keep on going and let you know exactly how I feel about this whole segment.
Hey, North Carolina homeowners, if your AC unit is more than 5 years old, you could
doing Target stuff. Like this here, it's like an ASMR restocking video, and they know how much we love that cashmere one. They know how much we love this. Stop playing with us, Target. But again, look, another melanated hand, and then another one here. And I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. Now, I'm not entirely sure who the girl is behind these ad campaigns. I don't know if it's a multitude of women who probably just work for Target because they couldn't find another creator to make content for them, or if it is a creator making content for them, but doing it under the condition of anonymity, which is even more crazy. And let's just hope that this is a Target employee who's forced to make these content videos. Let's hope it's not one of our favorites or somebody we may know or somebody we may be aspiring to look like or be like doing these ads for Target, because that's crazy. Like, who is this girl? And I really don't want them to have me start digging. Like, what happened to solidarity? Now, we know we're already doing good because I personally have stopped shopping there. Y'all know how much I spend at Target. So, and I know how much y'all be spending at Target. I be seeing y'all in there too, or at least I used to. But I don't know if this ad campaign is supposed to bring us back in, rein us in, but it's not going to work because it caught my eye. And I know it caught a lot of your eyes too.
Now Target, y'all are wearing the hell out of that black hand, okay? Y'all think we dumb? Y'all think we don't know what you're doing? Like, come on. Like, come on. It's so freaking obvious, but it's not gonna work. You should have threw a Hispanic hand in there, a white hand, something. Throw it off balance, but you keep using that same hand. you ain't tricking nobody. We know.
Target out there trying their hardest. They page, apparently I'd seen a little TikTok that said everybody they was using a black hand on all the posts to try to, like, y'all know what's going on. So I went and looked, and the page got millions of views. Like 500K is the minimum for the black hand video. Wow. But all of the likes are 1,500 or less. Like some not even a thing. So it's just a whole bunch of motherfuckers like me that went because we've seen y'all talking about it, and still no love being shown, and all the comments. Y'all gotta go see that shit. That shit's hilarious.
Who is that? That's Gene and them. Them hoes was thieves. I wouldn't let not none of them over my house.
So Target put a black hand in an ad.
I'm sorry, I had to stop the video. I mean, what kind of tactics is Target trying to run with us? You know, it's almost like they really think that we were born yesterday or something. I don't know. I just don't understand it. They're that desperate now. I really feel like they are really that desperate. They really need the foot traffic back. So they're trying to entice black people back in the stores. To say, hey, you know, you can still shop here. See, there's a black hand in this video. See, they're grabbing cookies and grabbing all types of product. Now, you can't sell here. You can't have your merchandise here, but you can definitely sell your merchandise. And you know what? Nobody ain't got time for this. You know, people see through all of this shenanigans that Target is dealing with. Now, Walmart hasn't started with us yet. Like I said last week, Walmart was trying to play hardball. We're charging us fees at the self-checkout line. Oh, yeah, honey. They're trying to charge $12 a month. You have to be subscribed to their monthly subscription. And they're trying to blame theft because people are stealing through the self-checkout. That's probably part of it, but that's not the whole reason. Okay, some of it is because of that foot traffic is going down. So they're trying to recuperate as much money as they possibly can. Oh, honey, I know how this goes. Okay, but they're not all the way out of the loop either. So, but anyway, let's go on to the next one, guys. This is more people's reactions about Target. You know, because people are outraged, especially, you know, black people, as far as what we're seeing with this. You know, let's just listen in and then we'll dissect this after it's over.
Target, if you don't get that black hand off that commercial, we do not care about you prancing that black hand around like it's going to make a difference. At this point, we don't care whether it's red, yellow, black, and white. We don't care what color that hand is. We are not going back in that store. You have made your bed, and now you got to lie in it. And for you to sit around here trying to insult our intelligence as if putting a black hand on your commercial is going to make a difference is really crazy. Stop it. Leave us alone.
Now Target, y'all are wearing the hell out of that black hand, okay? Y'all think we dumb? Y'all think we don't know what you're doing? Like, come on. It's so freaking obvious, but it's not gonna work. You should have threw a Hispanic hand in there, a white hand, something. Throw it off balance, but you keep using that same hand. You ain't tricking nobody. We know.
You know that moment when a brand tries way too hard and ends up embarrassing itself? Well, that is Target right there. Hello guys, welcome back to Trending Pulse Worldwide. My My name is Amy, and if you're new here, you're very welcome. This is where we talk about trending stories and topics that will make your day. So, in today's topic, Target really thought they did something here. And in an apparent attempt to win back black customers, they dropped an ad that shows just a black hand reaching out of the shadows for a product. And there was no face, just the hand. And
let me stop right there. Why aren't they showing the person behind this hand? That's another thing. Why are you just showing, you see people shopping at Target all the time. Why can't you show the whole person? That's my thing. Why are you showing just this part of the I'm sorry. I can't, y'all. Y'all know I got to say something. Because it's just crazy to me. I'm like, come on, what are you doing, Target? You lost this money because you said you don't want black businesses on your shelves. What did you really think was going to happen? Did you really think black people are just going to continue to keep going on and shop and shop? Number one, this is another thing. When you take black products off the shelf, then that means less black people are going to come in your store, because most time we're looking for a particular product that suits us. To me, that was a dumb business move on your part, so you can't blame people not to shop there. Not only that, you're isolating a group of people, or a race of people. And so whenever you isolate, there's always ramifications for stuff like that, so anyway, let's just keep going.
If you haven't, go check it out. Oh my God. Listen, I never thought I would say hand job on a Thursday morning on the internet. That hand is working. That hand is really working the job. Target is working so hard for our Elijah. Go check it out. It's hysterical. The word is hysterical. But it's too late. When you FA and you FO, you got to really stay in the FO. Costco got us. Costco got us. We ain't going back.
So Target really said, I know exactly what they want. They really sat there and said, not an apology. No, not an apology. Of course not. What we need is a black hand. That's what they said they want. That's what they said we want. They saw that and said, perfect. And before y'all come up here trying to tell me something, but like, oh, they've always had representation. Look at this. This is the page. This is their TikTok page right now. Where? Where?
Videos for the Target hand lady. Ma'am. I know they're working you hard over there at Target. And as someone with rheumatoid arthritis, I have all the tricks and medication information for when that hand starts busting up, because it's like 10 videos in. Oh, they won't cover your insurance for a fact. But call me, DM me. I will give you tips and techniques on how to keep that hand healthy. You're gonna need it. And none of the products that they have in there is gonna help that hand, sister.
The funniest part about the black hand Target model is the fact that if you scroll back, they really did not have black hand, like black people on their TikTok before. Like they really pulled out sis and they were like, look, we're going to make you a star. Like this is your moment. We've been keeping you locked up in the basement, but now's your time to shine, baby.
Target, what was this about? What was this about? Y'all see, nobody's playing no games, but y'all really, really trying. For real. Because what was this about?
So boom, Target thought they could quietly roll back their DEI program, drop their $2 billion reach initiative, and still ride the Buy Black wave without supporting black businesses?
And see, that's another thing. They really thought that we're not paying attention. That's the thing. I'm sorry, I had to stop the video one more time. They have to look at so many factors. And really it's an insult if you think about it. They're thinking that black people are just that naive. Like they really, really think by showing a black hand in their commercial or ad that for somehow that's just gonna like make us think, oh, okay, well maybe they're not racist, or maybe they do like black people, you know, like that lady said in the previous, before this lady, she was like, Costco got us. Costco said, honey, bring all your stuff over here, because that's where everybody's going now. Now don't take it. There's people that still shop at Walmart. I'm not saying Walmart don't have the traffic still, because the difference between Walmart and Target is that there's more Walmarts than Target, and Walmarts are typically everywhere. Target, usually you see them more in a more higher end location. Walmarts, you'll start seeing them, you can see them really anywhere, in a low end and a high end, you'll see a Walmart or a neighborhood Walmart. So people tend to shop more at Walmart because, number one, the prices are lower than Target, and they're generally located in the geographic of where they live. So some people can't afford to go cross town or shop at another store when they got a Walmart right up the street. Hey, I get it, and I'm not saying that we're telling people to do that, but that's just the difference between their Target clientele and the Walmart clientele. And so you're not hearing a lot of numbers. Now, Walmart is losing money, but not like Target. Target is losing millions. And that's why they're so desperate to try to get that foot traffic back in. But anyway, let's keep going.
Hands again.
It's so funny. I keep seeing everybody talking about Target in that black hand. Target doing everything but fucking apologizing. Apologize, Target. We ready to come back, but you gonna have to apologize, and you gonna have to put them DEI measures back in motherfucking place.
If you've been trying to lose weight and have one of these insurance plans, you could work with a nutritionist for...
The craziest thing about this whole Target using a black hand model for their most recent ads is if you go back and look at their other ads that just uses hand models, they've never done this before. And it's not like they have that much content on their page. So I scrolled back to like early 2024. This is new. And then you went from not using black hand models to just pushing out 3 ads back to back using a black hand model. It's like, at least try to be more subtle about it. Like, it's obvious. It's obvious what you're trying to do. And it really just doesn't help your case at this point. And now it has me thinking, were they ever really giving diversity and inclusion?
I don't know about you, but this is funny and kind of wild at the same time. Like, Target really thought, let's just show a black hand reaching out for the products and that make them come back. But no, it's just not working. And first of all, Black Americans aren't falling for the performative inclusion. You just can't slap a black hand on an ad and expect Black Americans to forget everything. And what Target failed to realize is that actions speak louder than advertisements. And people are saying, don't show us a hand, show us genuine accountability. Show us an apology that's not buried in some random ad trying to win back customers. Well, the real kicker here, some are even saying, no, this ad isn't going to work. We're not going back to Target. They can keep showing all the hands they want, but unless they're actually addressing the core issues, this isn't going to change anything. Imagine if all it took to fix things was a hand model to convince people to shop again. That's just lazy. No one's buying it, literally. So guys, let's have this conversation in the comments. Drop your thoughts and let me know what you think about all this. And kindly don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you want to hear more about what's really going on in the world of trending stories. This is Trending Pulse Worldwide, where we give you the fact and the humor. And before I forget, if you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. So guys, thank you so much for sticking around and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
All right, so I just wanted to cover this for tonight. Like I said, Target is desperate. they're trying to use black hands in ads and commercials to show, hey, they're back. Black people are back. And black people are saying, no, we're not. So, like the lady said, where's the apology for removing all of these programs? And not just an apology. Have you put those black businesses back on the shelves? You know, these black business owners work hard to get their products on the shelf. Have you put those products back? Because if not, listen, all they're saying to us is, we want your dollars. Yes, we do. But no, you cannot prosper. And no, you cannot sell your product. We don't want your product in the store, but we do want your dollars. Okay, that's what Target is saying right now. And to prove that you can shop, we're going to show you this hand here in every ad. And like that other lady was saying previous, that has never been the case. You look back at all their ads in the past, and it's always been white Caucasian ads. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on Target, because Target is still not, they are struggling, guys. They are really, really struggling with all of this. So, like I said, we haven't finished with them yet. I'm pretty sure they're going to try some more tactics this year. So, anyway. But anyway, guys, I just want to go ahead and, wrap it up for this evening. And to say that, hey, we're going to be covering more and more this coming Thursday at 8 p.m. Join me again. Also, we're going to be covering more of the playoffs on Friday at 8 p.m. as well. So we're going to get back into the NBA edition. So, but if you enjoyed the content, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you can, please hit the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any episodes when I come on to YouTube. Okay, guys? So anyway, I have enjoyed myself. And we're going to continue, like I said, to keep tackling this more and more. Because, listen, I feel like we're just getting started with this stuff. We haven't even seen nothing yet. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Again, join me on Thursday at 8 p.m. And we're going to dive deeper again about the Met Gala. We're going to talk about what happened on last week with Met Gala. And we're also going to talk about some things that's going on with the stock market and seeing how people are feeling about their investments and their stock portfolio to see, is this getting better? Or is it still getting worse for the American people? We're going to dissect that on Thursday at 8 p.m. All right. All right, guys. Well, everybody have a great rest of your week. And I will see everyone on Thursday at 8 p.m. Take care. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye.